Hello everyone, welcome back to the stream. We're on day 706 of our stream challenge, and we're working on something a little different today. We're not working on the PyCam, we are working on a Pi. This is a CM4 on top of a WaveShare board. In fact, it gives you a benefit in the fact that there are actually 4 USB 3s. Huge benefit there. We're not even really working on like a Pi. What we're trying to do is build an operating system for a control board for a Duet system. And this issue's been eluding me for quite some time. So what I'm hoping to do is right now, if I wanted to build the RetRap firmware repository for Duet, sorry about that, I would have to go through all these instructions for Windows without understanding most of what's listed here. So I am not too familiar with Eclipse. I used it over a decade ago for some very minor project, but this is a 12-step process, and half of it doesn't make any sense at all. Hey, Coffee Table, how's it going? Thank you for the subscription. I really do appreciate that. Wow, 12 months. That's been a while. Yeah, come to think of it, I'm in my second year of taking subscribers. Cheers. Alright, so rather than trying to follow this nonsense with Windows, which is really weird for a firmware development, if there's not something that's Linux, because there is Mac, there's instructions for Mac, and I know Mac is kind of Linux, but there is this one forum post that shows how to build it under Debian, and well, Raspbian, or Raspberry Pi OS, is a subset of Debian. And so I want to see if I can get that working. One second. I'm missing something. There we go. I tried to use Windows Subsystem for Linux, and it just was not having the instructions in this forum post. So my solution, despite using pure Debian, is to try and see if we can get it to compile on a Raspberry Pi that's running Raspbian or Raspberry Pi OS. So I'm gonna try it. The great thing about that is if it works, it's portable. I can take it to other platforms and it'll work great. But I really don't want to be building this on top of Windows, especially with all the differences in different Windows operating systems. I want something that's stable, that's not going to require updates, that will always build. And I can always image this Raspberry Pi and put it onto other Pis and make multiple build stations. So lots of flexibility there that doesn't depend on the operating systems that I have no control over. I said the build instructions are a decent baseline, but to get everything going, I had to close some gaps. So they say not to try doing a build chain from the Debian packages because they're all out of date, but to try just building it basically from scratch. So I'm hoping I know enough to be able to get this working. There's a similar project using Linux Arch. That's upsetting. Can I find an old version of that? Place build instructions.md will redirect to new maintained. Okay, well this at least has the instructions. Which is pretty similar to what exists. Yeah, I got stuck on this one. Modify your path environment variable to include the bin folder of the GNU ARM Eclipse installation. And there are several places where I could put that in and none of them seem to work. At least none of them would let me run which RM and which make. Alright, so I mean, it looks fairly similar. It's, you know, install Eclipse, install these packages, these build packages, and then build it. But it looks fairly straightforward. If this is all that's required for installing on Arch Linux, this shouldn't be any more difficult. It's just getting the dependencies done correctly. There's no download for Linux. Where is it? Oh, it's there. Copy link address. All right, I'm not too familiar with how to use Linux where I don't need help yet. I can do the updates, I can do the Python scripts installs, I can do all that. I just can't do like downloading a package, extracting it. I know there's a procedure for that, I just don't know it off the top of my head. So tar gz
co-fv tab leslie. I haven't installed Linux in literally 15 to 20 years.
Honestly, like back in the day when I used to run Linux as an operating system, like I would genuinely install on my computer, I don't feel it's changed too much in that respect. But I can't tell if it's gotten any easier or any worse. They're certainly a lot closer to like Windows and Mac in terms of stable
co-fv tab leslie. Honestly, looks about the same.
Yeah. wget that's that's not what I want to do.
co-fv tab leslie. I find a certain level of comfort in that.
I mean, that should be the right file. Alright, let's commit to it. Let's actually try it. It's weird that it's big enough, it can't just be a PHP file. Wow, I'm getting a lot of frames. I need to prioritize my machine. Give me 1 second. Fix that. Somebody won't stop playing games when I'm streaming. Alright, let's give that a shot. Okay, should be prioritized now. I mean, I guess that's it. Let's try
Bleeding Rain. I watched a video a while ago where someone was pointing out that a few distro had just plateaued in development after a point.
I can't remember the last time I actually downloaded Ubuntu, like, in full. Actually used it.
Bleeding Rain. The game is literally sitting on a cutscene not doing anything. Co FV tab Leslie. Have either foe you seen Opera GX?
For GX. I have not.
Bleeding Rain. I don't think I have.
It looks interesting. The first browser for gamers. It looks like
Co
Epic
FV
Games
tab
just,
Leslie. I was switching off Chrome anyways.
kind of looks like Epic Games just in a browser. Let's try this then. Doesn't know what it is. Really annoying that it's got the... Can't they just give me a decent download? Checksums.
Co FV tab Leslie. I'm mostly interested in the control and cleaner portions of it.
Okay, I removed it because it's clearly not working. Linux. ARM7 means what is that? That's a thought. I could just download it onto the machine. ARM64, yeah. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Make sure I'm up to date. I should be. Actually makes the install smaller. Okay, download packages. This button. Ah, okay. That's what I need. Eclipse C++ is what I want to download. Direct link to file. New. Copy link address. Yeah, and then just wget. As soon as this is done. Keyboard would stop screwing up. Did that work? Why is it the question mark again? That's not... Why? Screw it. Files up. We'll just do this brute force. Date modified. They stopped making links that had garbage in them. It would be way nicer. Okay. There we go. That's running nice. And now there's an Eclipse folder. This requires a JRE to run. So I extracted it. But I don't have an operating system. Well, it's an operating system, but I don't have a user interface. That's annoying. I should just be able to build this from command prompt. that one, no, it's still garbage. Lava core. Tar BZ2. Okay, just different type of extraction. Clips, configuration, features, plugins. Okay. I don't know why this is here. See, that was my understanding. Eclipse is a heavy solution. It's not always the best fit for Raspberry Pi limitations. It's a lot of T-Mobile LEDs. I mean, I don't really see the point of this. I mean, Eclipse is an IDE for a system that doesn't have an IDE, doesn't have an environment. That's the main reason I don't like using Mac OS either, is the dependency of having to use a terminal to install something, but then a UI to utilize it. Didn't make a lot of sense to me. It's like either use old GUI or use old terminal. Why are we mixing? Launch Eclipse from terminal. That doesn't help me at all. It's a directory.
Co-fv tab les e. And that's to install Debian.
I don't really want to put the full Debian on this board and then have to use what is it called? A VNC to get into it. Anytime I've done firmware development, it's always been through a terminal. It's just easier that way. I'm only working with the code, and then I just run make, and it works. I don't understand why a company that works so hard to make everything open source uses closed systems. Dude, this guy got it working because he attended one of the top computer science schools in the country. I am not so fortunate. I install Pac-Man. must be fairly old. Yeah, I don't want to deal with that. I doubt it's already installed. Let's try this. Maybe. There's a small hope that this would work. No, unable to locate. No installation candidate. Try it. No display. Oh, well. I guess it thinks it's the game. Could put Arch Linux on the Pi 4. That's an option. I will put that in my back pocket as an option. Well, the package manager is one of the major distinguishing features of Arch Linux. It combines a simple binary package format with an easy-to-use build system.
Co-fv tab lesy. I see where they got the name, but it's like, really? Pac-Man?
Yeah.
People gonna be googling this. Just seems cruel.
Yeah. It's like you have to attach it to something. You gotta call it Pac-Man something. If you ever want to Google it. It does seem like it's better than a lot of the other package managers and other operating systems because those are always out of date. It has slowly gotten better over the years.
Co FV tab les e. Screw it. Let's just make an arcade cabinet kappa.
That'd be too easy. I get the feeling I'm doing something that's impossible. Like I'm gonna have to use Eclipse, and Eclipse is an IDE. With a GUI. SDK. On Windows, the executable file is called eclipse.exe. It's located in the Eclipse subdirectory. How out of date is this information?
Co FV tab les e. I knew it'd be NBE lost, but this D is a different kind of lost.
I am just as confused as you are at the moment. I might just give up on this for now and move on to a different project. Yeah, I found the Eclipse thing to be somewhat cumbersome. I have done some work to add support so it can be built with CMake. See, that's what I would need. And of course it's gone, because it's from 2020. Hopefully this makes RepRap firmware more accessible to other developers, those who do not want to run as an IDE. I don't get it. If there's demand, why are we still doing it? Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Eclipse setup either, which is one reason why I didn't use the last port of RepRap firmware. Yeah, a lot of people want to port it to different chips, but they can't because there's no CMake. CMake is kind of like a best practice. try. Okay, and it genuinely comes down to Duet's refusal to not use. CMake build. Okay, here we go. Who's maintaining this? Okay, so it's a fork. What version? Ooh. Some of this stuff's 2 years old. This is not going to be a good one. Stable releases of 3.1.1. It's not the oldest, but it doesn't support the board I want to use.
Co-FV tab les e. Oof.
You know what? If it works, it works, and then it's an issue of trying to update it.
Co-FV tab les e. I hope that's a case of if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Me too. CMake GUI, yeah, not wanting to do that. Yeah. But luckily that is optional. CMake 310 or newer. So it's definitely not installed yet. Open the terminal command line in the rep firmware directory. Okay.
Co-FV tab les e. Why is it even mentioning Arduino?
Because I believe you can build RetRap firmware that runs on an Arduino. I'm just using a Pi to do the
Co-FV tab les e. Just for the IDE.
Yeah, it's for the SAM processors that are inside of the Arduino IDE. Okay, so it wants me to make a folder called RetRap firmware build and install all the files inside it. Work. Sudo cf
Co-FV tab les e. I didn't even think to ask. What are you making? 3D printer?
Yeah, in a sense it's that. CD So the Duet is a control board for, well, it's a motor control board with a bunch of extra stuff thrown in. It lets you control several motors, temperature sensors, GPIO. It can be hooked up to a Raspberry Pi for more capabilities. One second. Alright, back. I had to sneeze. Ow. So it could be for a 3D printer, it could be for a CNC machine, but I've really been enjoying using this board, and so I want to know how to compile the firmware, because its smaller cousin, the, I have to find the right one, the Mini 5, this one, actually uses a UF2 bootloader, which is what I'm familiar with for all my other projects. So if I can figure out how to make this work, then I've got a good starting point, because I really like the firmware on this. But if it's going to be a pain in the ass to build, I don't know what I'm going to do. Okay, I do okay. Git clone. Okay, sudo. Okay, that's what I'll do for all of those. Free RTOS. Core NG. Did I already do Core NG? No, I did not. Oh, I did. Libraries. Wow, I suck at this today. I've already done all this. Oh, that's why somebody didn't set up the... why did somebody not update the links? They're the same link. Wait, no, I thought somebody... was there. They didn't obey any of the links. They failed. Okay, this one's been done correctly. Oh, this is the rep repertoire. Okay. Okay, what am I missing? The web interface? WebSocket. Okay, CanLib, is that there? CanLib is not. Okay, so there's 6 in there, and 6 quoted. Okay. Do I rename all the folders? Maybe I do. I will leave them.
Co-FV tab Leslie. The 3.5 beta notes are interesting.
3.5 beta notes are interesting.
Co-FV tab Leslie. It is not recommended for those of a nervous disposition.
Yeah. Guy's got a sense of humor.
Co-FV tab Leslie. LUL.
Create builds directory and cd into it. That's optional. although it is used to prevent polluting the source directory. Sudo make directory build. cd build. Execute cmake. Not found. Great. Well, then what the hell am I supposed to do? Wait, did I not install cmake? Ah. CMake version. Okay, no CMake. Install CMake. That would help if I installed it. Went through all that prep. Didn't think to go through it. Actually.
Bleeding Rain. Installing things does help.
Get rid of these horrible files. Don't need Eclipse. I do need the ARM, GCR. I will leave that temporarily. But I do want to remove Eclipse. Build CD duet 3T wrap firmware CD build. CMake version. Okay, CMake's installed. Error. The source directory does not appear to contain cmake lists.txt. Yep, I don't care about the directory. Let's ruin it. Did not like it. Why? No source directory. Command's not found. CMake error. uninstalled. No. Okay. Let's try that. I have been at this all day. I'm tired of it. I just want something to work. Okay, a version is installed. It's rep firmware build slash. No. Oh, if I spelled firmware right. Slash build. And again, I spelled firmware right. Nope, doesn't like it. No source or binary provided, both will be assumed as the same working directory. Swarming will become a fatal error in future CMake releases. Oh, choose Choose one of the supported values for board. Oh, I get it now. Yeah, let's do a V6. Okay, I need to install Ninja. Not able to compile a simple test program. It fails with the following output. CMake will not be able to correctly generate this project. Well, that's very descriptive. It did do its fair share of trying. Failed to open for writing. Message file or directory. Could just be too new. Oh, no. Only Duet NG is supported for now. Alright, well, why give me an option? Well, that didn't work anyway. Pull request from a bot. Why would a bot do a pull request? Chris Hand. Rat firmware. Arduino Duet. Whoa. Arduino Duet board file? This is my last official version of Arduino Duet. It will no longer be updated since I will contribute all my development on Duet Control 42's original framework.
tab les what?
Arduino board files for RepRap. For the alligator board? I don't think I've ever heard of that. That is not what this is. Oh, interesting. That's pretty neat. It's part of an Indiegogo. How old is this? There's so many of those kinds of boards out there these days, it's not worth it. Oh, interesting. So they actually run it through the Arduino IDE. That's, that would certainly be simpler. I remember programming the firmware for my first 3D printer through Arduino.
Co-FV tab les that's based on one of them fancy 32-bit Arduinos.
Yeah, that's what I'm used to using. Alright, well this got me a little close to what I was going to do. It's not very useful and kind of out of date, but... Oh look, alligators in here. Should be possible to use other build systems other than Ninja. It is used in this case since Ninja is small and cross-platform. That's what I like. Instructions, CMake instructions. CMake lists. Supported Duet 3 Mini. That would be very useful. Luma. Well, Luna looks like it's a clone of the Mini. It doesn't have the Pi header on it, but that seems to have everything else. Yeah, based on the Duet 3 Mini 5 Plus. Okay, so it's been flashed before. I've seen this board before. Yeah, it expired. They didn't get anywhere near. I remember seeing that. New build system introduced, testing and feedback needed. Okay, piqued my interest. The Peldu project decided to move away from the Eclipse-based system to a CMake-based. The reasons are headless builds, case in point, automated builds, good, better support for different IDEs, cross-platform, integrate better with GitHub, less resources, lightweight defined build environments, and Docker containers, and extensible modular builds. That is the reason why I thought we were using CMake. Now, just because PanelDo is doing that doesn't mean RepRap's doing that. Yeah, so the screen has the firmware. Why can't they do the whole thing that way? Show all posts. Well, they didn't release the source code? That's kind of effed up. Pat Sam 51. That would be close to what I want to use. Project Wiki. So what? They didn't get funding, so they're just not gonna share anything? That's a little messed up. I mean, to be honest, the original name for the Mini 5 Plus was the 5LC. Alright, I think I'm done with this for today. It's like I'm a little bit further forward, but not by a whole lot. I mean, it looks like other people were able to do it. I just need to figure out how to duplicate it.
Engineered AF. Hey Neo.
Hey, Engineered. I'm thinking of finishing up tonight. This might be unrelated, but is there going but there's an ongoing official CMake effort for Red Firmware as well. Actually, the person who posted currently making a build for the board I'm developing. Oh look, it's the guy who made the LF5, the Luna, or whatever it's called. Yeah, it'd be nice if you could release your damn code. But no, you deleted your repository.
Engineered AF. What have you been working on lately? Been a while.
Actually, I could probably power up the project I've been working on lately. Because this is a new thing for tonight, but I don't foresee it going anywhere. But this one's an older project that actually works. So tonight I've just been trying to figure out if I can compile RepRap firmware for, I get it to make the firmware build on a Pi, but it doesn't seem like there's enough support for it yet. But the camera project is a bit different. So let me see if I can pull that up. Alright, so this is called PiCam.
Co FV tab Leslie. In the very least you've inspired me to do something with the 32-bit Arduino I forgot I had.
I think my IP address changed. There we go. Okay, so this is a web-based camera that I've designed using a Raspberry Pi. So it's just a Raspberry Pi 02 and a new autofocus PiCam 3. And what's great about it is I can change the focus. So if I pull it further out, everything's out of focus. I click autofocus and it refocuses. So this entire interface I designed while I was on stream. So I can change, I can flip the image around, I can change the sharpness, I can change how much I saturate it, take all the color out, I can change the contrast. I can change my exposure times. And if I leave the setting and refresh the page, it restores it. Like it grabs that same value from previously. Change the exposure back. Somewhere.
Engineered AF. Nice.
I have a version of Digital Zoom, but it's all streaming over a web interface, so I can put this wherever I want. The only feature I have not implemented is getting Zoom to restore. So if I set it at like 2.38 and refresh it, it doesn't remember that. But it should be fairly easy to back calculate those values. Kind of like how I did it with focus. And if I set focus out of their way, it restores. And then, not last stream, but my last coding stream, I implemented it where if you click the autofocus, it not only autofocuses, it also blanks out the parameters until it's finished. And then this is just all information that I can pull to get these values back out. So I think, for example, one of these rectangle parameters will give me the back calculation for Zoom. And I can change the different white balances as well. And a lot of this stuff from Raspberry Pi Foundation is still in beta. So I've been finding quite a few errors of theirs. But I have no clue how to submit the corrections. I'm hoping to open source this, just put it up on a Git repository and call it a day. I'm sure it'll be helpful to a lot of people.
Engineered AF.
I couldn't find anything online of how to use something in this manner, but it's certainly useful. So this is all written in Python, and then I use Flask to cast the feed over. So if I change parameter, let's see if I can do this right. So if I change focus, you can see that it's updated. Zoom? No. One of these shows the value as I'm scrolling through it. So like the left is what's on a web page, and then the right is what's on the pie. All right, well, I'm gonna call it a
Engineered
night
AF. Thumbs up.
Let's see if I can find someone to raid real quick. No one that would be. Yeah, no one that would be interested in what I did. And
Co-FV tab Leslie. Ever been to OpenSet? Co-FV tab Leslie. Synths and microscopes.
Oh, I get you. No, never been. All right, I'm just gonna call it quits there. Thank you all for tuning in. Engineered Coffee Table. Thank you for the subscription coffee. I really do appreciate that. I wish you all a good night. Day 796 of my continuous streaming journey is complete. I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye.
Co-FV tab Leslie. Twitch